How you doing? Good morning.
Are you the gentleman with the speaker?
I am, yes sir.
Alright. So unfortunately you cannot use that.
I cannot use that?
No, do you have a permit?
I'm within town code. In the town of Smithtown.
We have anonymous complaints saying that you're yelling and using your microphone.
I'm using the megaphone, but with all due respect, sir, I am within the town code. I am legally allowed to stand on the corner here.
Yeah, you can stand in the corner, but you just cannot use that speaker.
And we're in the code.
We've been doing this for...
And sorry, you've been doing it for a while, and the Suffolk keeps responding. We get called. So it's a reoccurring issue where you guys are using it. You're within your right to be here. You just cannot use the megaphone.
Is there some type of ordinance I can look up to see that ordinance?
So you can look it up on your phone, sorry. Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure, you can look it up in the town code.
That's
the town code. But,
And where within the town code is that?
you can look it up. Sorry, you could in the search feature you could put megaphone or speaker and it'll come up. But we get multiple calls saying that you're using your megaphone, so we're gonna ask you to, if you want to be here, like I said, you're within your right to be here. You just cannot yell or hurl. I'm not sure what you were doing with your microphone. Now warranted of somebody calling saying that you're, interfering with the public driving through here and being a nuisance.
Right.
So like
well,
I said,
with all due respect, we're not causing a nuisance at all. I say this with all due respect. I'm standing out here. It's my First Amendment right to stand out here and openly proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. I can stand out here on the street corner and share the gospel. I can stand out here, and I'm within town code, sir. Here in the town of Smithtown, within the town code to use a megaphone.
okay, sir. Like I'm telling you, we looked it over.
Can I see the since
do you
we've
have a
called?
phone?
I do have a phone.
Okay, so
yeah.
you can look it up, sir.
Sure. And where would I find
It's
that?
in the Smithtown town code. You can just Google it, and it's right there. It's not. So like I said, we keep getting multiple complaints.
So I can't use a megaphone at all, is what you're saying?
According to the town code, you cannot. You need to have a permit if you're using a megaphone. Yeah, nobody's arguing the fact that you can be here. I'm telling you, you are allowed to be here.
Right.
Just to use the megaphone. If you want to be here, if you want to speak to the public, that's completely fine. No, but that's not in question right now. I'm telling you that the use of the megaphone, that's what's in question at this point, sir.
And
so you can be here. You can be here. You can be next to your friends. You can talk about the gospel. That is fine.
And where's so maybe you could show me. Make it.
So you can go on the town code.
Okay.
You can Google. You could go on the search feature and you can put megaphone.
Okay.
If you would like to get a permit, you can go to Maple Avenue and ask for a permit. Or you can go to the offices right here if you would like to go in there and ask for a permit.
There is no results found on this town of Smithtown megaphone.
Well, I've seen it before, sir. So I'm telling you.
But with all due respect, I mean, this is all hearsay. I mean, I'm not getting any substantial claim that I can't do it. I'm trying to find it, and
well, sir,
with all due respect, I'm trying to understand. It just seems to be so because we've had Suffolk County Police Department come down here, and they say we're totally fine to be using using the megaphone.
Well, sir, I'm telling you that there's a town code regulation that you
can we call the police officer and ask him?
If you want to call,
because I'm curious about that.
You're more than happy to call 911 if you want, sir.
Okay.
If you want to call 911, that is completely fine.
I'm not going
to say until 911 shows up.
Right. Well, I'm just trying to understand where this is. There's been nothing that's been brought against me that I can see objectively that I'm within violation. This is all hearsay as far as I'm concerned, with all due respect, and I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, sir. So if you want to call 911, you're more than happy to call 911 and let them know that you're using a megaphone and that there's multiple complaints saying that you are using your megaphone. So if you want to do that, go ahead, sir. You're more than happy. You're within your right to call 911 and let them know that you're here.
Are you referring to the E code?
Sir, I'm telling you about the town code.
E code 360. Is that what you're referring to?
So
E code 360
I don't have my
says.
computer in front of me. So like I said, everybody has a smartphone. Everybody can look it up.
Okay. They were called on us, and I would appreciate some sort of identification or some sort of paperwork given to me showing that I'm in violation.
I'm not gonna.
Because as far as I'm concerned,
I'm just telling you that there's calls saying that you're over here with your speakerphone, and I'm telling you that you cannot use it if it's you yelling at people. I'm not sure what you're doing because I wasn't here what you're doing.
I'm not yelling at anyone, sir. I'm on the megaphone, which I'm legally allowed to do. I'm within the town code, and it's my First Amendment right to stand out here. And
nobody's arguing the fact that you're not allowed to be here, sir. I'm not telling you you can't be here.
So then how come the Suffolk County Police Department, when they do come here and they talk to us, they say you're totally
Maybe they don't want to deal with it. That's their prerogative. If they don't want to deal with it, they don't want to address you, then that's on them.
I would appreciate if you see it from my point of view. We had the park rangers called on us, and there's been no paperwork issued, no violation issued as far as I'm concerned, that I'm clearly within violation of the town of Smithtown. Nothing's been provided to me. I'm trying to look on the website. Nothing I'm seeing is matching what you're telling me. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a violation within my rights. And until I see some paperwork that says to the contrary, then I'm going to stand out here. And I'm going to continue open air preaching. Once I see paperwork that says I can't, then I will go down and get a permit for the megaphone. But do you have any paperwork that says that I'm within violation, sir?
Sir, I am telling you that we got called here because people are complaining that you're
They
here
can complain, but they can call all they want, but I'm standing out here, though.
Here don't want us here.
They don't want us out here because children are being murdered right there. They don't want us out here.
They don't want you here either.
But they may not want us out here, but we're standing out here, and it's within our right to stand out here.
Because we're saving babies.
Okay,
They don't want that to happen.
and that's your belief. They have different beliefs. We're not going to argue that. We're not going to argue religion or Christianity or anything like that. We're just telling you that we got called here for a disturbance, and that's what we responded.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, unless I see paperwork that says to the contrary, then I'm going to stand out here. If I need to contact the authorities, then I will contact the police.
If you want to call 911, go ahead, call.
Okay. But you understand what I'm saying? You're issuing these complaints against me without any paperwork.
I'm not issuing anything. I'm telling you, I responded because somebody called on you.
Okay.
I'm not issuing you anything.
It was probably them, and they don't want us out here because they're murdering children right now.
Okay, and that's
what they want.
You here, then
and we're going to stand out here.
I'm not going to argue with you anymore, sir.
That's fine.
So you can go back on the sidewalk.
I will.
Not stand on the street. Do me a favor, go back on the sidewalk, sir.
Of course, totally, will do. But unless I see any paperwork that says to the contrary, I'm going to continue to stand out here, sir, with all due respect.
We have to come back and we have to do different things, and we do things differently.
Do we have to call the police?
You can call whoever you want, sir.
Okay.
You can call whoever you want. You're within your right to call Suffolk if you want.
Sure.
So if you have to come back here, then we'll address things.
I just haven't had any paperwork.
It would have been so much easier to come here and show us the code. So
you haven't provided anything. You haven't provided
that. You can look it up on.
I'm trying to look it up, sir. I'm trying to look it up. I'm trying to look it up, but it says 0 results found. It says 0 results found. And so far, you're bringing claims against me. I'm within my right to stand out here.
I'm going to go across the street and I'm going to ask if there's a code.
Sure.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
As far as I'm concerned, there's been no paperwork that's been issued against me showing that I'm within violation.
And I'm just telling you that you have to keep it down. Nobody's issued any summonses.
So now I have to keep it down. Now, first I couldn't use the megaphone. Now I have to keep it down.
Yes.
Is that within violation too, sir?
So listen, I'm not going to argue with you anymore.
Well, I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to understand.
You want to go back and forth.
I'm trying to understand what you're telling me. Okay, I'm on the sidewalk. Okay, I'm on the sidewalk now, sir.
Okay, so we're not going to argue with you anymore.
I'm not here to argue, but look, you have to understand that there were claims that are issued against me with no paperwork.
So we were here because somebody said that you're using megaphone, and that's it.
Okay, if I see objective paperwork that states to the contrary, I'll go get the permit.
Okay.
Until then, I'll stand out here, though.
Anything. We just want to know what those regulations are.
Do you want to call the 4th precinct? I have the number.